These are things a narcissist never gets over until the day they die. What shatters the narcissist's illusion? Have you ever encountered a narcissist who seemed untouchable, like a mighty force impervious to the everyday concerns and emotions that affect us mere mortals? Their inflated ego makes them appear invincible, as if nothing can tarnish their flawless facade. But behind this impenetrable mask, there are certain experiences that shake them to their core, leaving them feeling utterly powerless. Today, we're delving into the profound aspects that a narcissist can never truly overcome. But before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Your subscription plays a crucial role in spreading awareness about the insidious nature of narcissistic abuse. When it comes to narcissism, the projected image of invincibility crumbles when faced with certain undeniable truths. We'll explore 4 key aspects that a narcissist simply cannot move past. Join me as we unravel the complexities and vulnerabilities that lie beneath their seemingly unshakable exterior. Now, let's begin. 1. Hatred and a desire to harm or destroy you for exposing them. When it comes to narcissists, one prominent sign is their intense hatred and desire to hurt or destroy you once you expose their true nature. These individuals meticulously construct an elaborate facade, presenting themselves as heroes, victims, or stars. It's as if they're building a tower made of fragile cards and desperately want everyone to believe in its stability. However, when you come along and point out the tower's flaws or reveal its crooked nature, the narcissist's world crumbles. They feel a deep blow to their core, as if they've been punched in the stomach. In response, the narcissist enters battle mode, becoming consumed with anger and fixating on you. Their objective is to make you lose to win at all costs. However, beneath their outward display of superiority, they are plagued by the fact that you exposed them. It's like an indelible stain that haunts them relentlessly. They may put up a facade of having moved on, pretending they no longer think about you. But deep inside, you serve as a constant reminder of their wounded ego. The humiliation they experienced remains etched in their mind, causing them sleepless nights and secret rumination. While they may paint a picture of happiness and detachment, the truth is they never truly let go. You symbolize their shattered self-image, a reminder that lingers until the very end. Number 2. Energy void, the yearning for irreplaceable energy. For them, adoration and energy from others are the sun, the lifeblood that fuels their inflated self-worth and feeds their belief in being unrivaled. They thrive on the sweet nectar of validation, basking in the affirmations and admiration that once showered their world in golden hues. But when the sun sets for them, an icy darkness ensues. The absence of adoration leaves them bereft, yearning for the empathy and approval they once reveled in. They crave the same supply that once fueled their grandiosity, but find it increasingly elusive. The realization dawns upon them that the energy and support they receive from you, their once plenteous supply, can't be found anywhere else. It leaves them depleted and desperate, longing for the connection they once took for granted. The narcissist is left reeling from the loss of a valuable energy source, one they once extracted from you, their personal wellspring. Desperate to replenish their inner cravings, they frantically search for a substitute, but it's an elusive chase, akin to pursuing a tantalizing mirage. Their thirst remains unquenched, for no other source can replicate the intoxicating essence you provided. The vacancy becomes an all-consuming obsession, driving them to extreme measures. They may resort to stalking or interrogating mutual acquaintances, desperately grasping for fragments of your existence. In a misguided attempt, they might even attempt to recreate their bond with fresh prospects, only to be met with disappointment when the same level of adoration fails to manifest. It's not merely the loss of adulation that plagues them, it's the realization that they can never replicate the irreplaceable essence you once provided. The narcissist becomes akin to a collector mourning the loss of their most prized possession, you. The rest of their collection inevitably pales in comparison, perpetuating a perpetual yearning that haunts their consciousness. Number 3. The demise of control, a narcissist's nightmare. Picture a narcissistic parent tightly clutching the strings of their child's life, meticulously choreographing their every move. But as the child matures and gains independence, an epic power shift occurs, stripping the narcissist of their grandiose reign. This upheaval leaves them dumbfounded and desperate, like deposed royalty struggling to cope. The situation becomes even more intensified when financial autonomy is achieved, severing the chains that once bound one to the narcissist's monetary manipulation. For the narcissist, the crumbling of their dominance is an unbearable reality. They can no longer impose their terms or enforce their whims, and this loss of power becomes an indigestible truth. Moreover, the narcissist thrives on the subjugation of others. Thus, when someone defiantly asserts their independence, they effectively reject the narcissist's illusory grandeur, puncturing the delicate bubble of their self-importance. It is akin to cutting off their oxygen supply, leaving them floundering and gasping for control. The narcissist is haunted by this sense of loss, tormented by the fact that someone has slipped through their fingers and is flourishing autonomously, no longer a pawn in their treacherous game. A deep void engulfs them. Number 4. Incomprehension of unappreciation. They hate for your unfathomable ignorance of their greatness. In their grandiose theatrical production, they are always the star, the best parent, the ideal partner, a flawless hero untarnished by mistakes. Their self-perceived superiority places them on an exalted pedestal above ordinary mortals. Now picture their sheer bewilderment when someone refuses to attend this spectacle, disregarding their supposed greatness. It's akin to insisting that the sky is green, a concept they simply cannot fathom or accept. To a narcissist, their superiority is an unwavering belief, accompanied by the expectation that others will unequivocally acknowledge and celebrate their grandeur. When this validation eludes them, it's not just a mere surprise, but a profound insult. They can't comprehend why anyone would remain unimpressed by their magnificence. The question, "Can't they see how extraordinary I'm?" echoes incessantly within their thoughts like a broken record. It transcends a mere disagreement. It becomes an assault on their very essence. In their eyes, it represents an egregious injustice. How dare someone fail to recognize their flawlessness? How dare someone insinuate that they are capable of wrongdoing? The narcissist is bewildered by the seeming blindness of others who fail to recognize their undeniable greatness. This perceived slight fuels their indignation, leading to an unforgiving nature. They nurture resentment, even harboring a vendetta against those who dared to suggest they were fallible or overlooked their superiority. They incessantly ruminate over this perceived injustice, sharing their grievances with anyone who will lend an ear, and meticulously plot methods to showcase their unparalleled magnificence. In summary, it becomes clear that despite narcissists projecting an aura of invincibility, there are specific wounds they simply can't overcome. Whether it be the exposure of their true nature, the erosion of control, the disappearance of adoration, or the refusal to acknowledge their unrivaled greatness, these experiences create profound cracks in their seemingly impenetrable armor. It is imperative to remember that beneath their grandiose facade, they are mere mortals, individuals grappling with insecurities and losses they can never fully release. That concludes today's episode. I trust you found it thought-provoking and beneficial. If you did, don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments below. Additionally, let me know which of these experiences resonated with you most profoundly. I eagerly await our next encounter. Until then, let the journey of healing begin.